It's kind of easier or very easy. Let me just use that word. Not really that easy, but you find out that most students, once they get here, they already have a job. Maybe for the first 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, as the case may be, they already have a job. In case you're just seeing this face for the first time, my name is Blessing of Blessed Blessing channel. Yeah, on this channel we talk about life generally in the UK, how you can come over to the UK, we give you updates on what's happening around. Yes, I want to quickly appreciate my subscribers, my returning subscribers. Thank you guys. You guys have been great. And also, please, if you want me to make any video and just dedicate the video to you, please just drop a comment on the comment section and tell me exactly what you want. And trust me, I'm going to do that video and I will definitely dedicate that video to you. There are some easy-going jobs, good jobs that you can actually get here. Yes, good job. I call them good job because once you have these jobs, you're guaranteed that you're going to stay here for the next how many years, because most of these jobs comes with sponsorship. Yeah, I want to talk about the 3 types of jobs, and I will try as much as possible to differentiate them. That's talking about care work. Yes, care work in the UK. There are actually 3 different types that I know: domiciliary care, support worker, and then care assistants. Care assistants are just like people that are vulnerable, like people that cannot do things on their own, people that they could be mentally incapacitated, they can be, they don't really have the power, they don't have the strength, they don't have the ability, they lack capacity to do most of the work, they can't interact with people. Most of them are children. They could be children, that's vulnerable children, they could be vulnerable adults, they could be aging people, that's people that cannot move around. That's what you find yourself doing. Like, that's the kind of work that, or the people that you work with when you're doing when you are a care assistant. Okay, so these people, basically what you do for them, you kind of give them the support that they need. You kind of do personal care for them. That's just the difference there. You do personal care for them. Most of them that cannot walk, you have to move them around, and trust me, they train you on how to do this. You don't just wake up, because they value citizens. Yeah, all citizens are valued, so they don't just employ you and just tell you, okay, go, you move these people about. No, they train you, they let you have the skills that you need for you to be able to deliver the job effectively. Okay, so that is it for care assistant. Another type of care work that you can find yourself doing when you get here is you could be a support worker. Yes, some persons prefer or kind of like this particular part of care work. Okay, support worker, what you actually do, you have these people, most of them are still vulnerable, most of them cannot do things on their own, they can't comprehend information, they have mental health issues, autism, learning disabilities, and all that. So you are there to support them, you are there to take care of them, you are there to give them that support. You prompt them to do things, you give them, allow them to be independent on their own, encourage them to kind of do things on their own. Not like you can't cook for them. Yes, you can in some cases, but it's best for you to let them do these things on their own, because that's why they are trying to make them interact with people. They are trying to bring them closer to the society, so that they will get used to normal things that every other person can do. You understand? That's why they employ, that's why you are there for them. So you support them. When they are going out, you go out with them. If they are going to see a movie, you go out with them. If maybe they are going for a shopping, yeah, you follow them to shopping. You follow them, they want to sit at the park, they want to go anywhere, anything they do within those, and you are paid for it. Within those hours that you are with them, you do all these things for them. You don't work for them, you work with them. Trust me, you work with them because you encourage them to do most of these things on their own. Most of them still lack capacity. Yes, most of them lack capacity, but you find yourself that once you are with this kind of people, they train you. You've already read their support plan, so you know how best to support them. Each of them, they are very unique in their different ways. You understand? So each of them have ways that you can actually support them better. Okay, so that is it for support worker. Then the other part, or the other type that I want to talk about, is the domiciliary care. Yeah, domiciliary care, it's all about you going to see these residents in their houses. For care home or support worker, they could actually be in a residential house. It could be 3-bedroom flats. You understand? Each of them have their room, or it could be a residential home. I don't know, it could be a duplex, it could be a building. You understand? So you just go there, you take care of the ones that is being assigned to you. You understand? But for domiciliary care, domiciliary care, these people are in their own personal houses. So you go to their house, you take care of them, you do whatever it is that is being assigned to you to just do for them. And remember, the best way to go about this is when you are mobile, because domiciliary care, just like I said, you drive from house to house, okay? And most times, it depends on the company. Most times, the hours that you are on the field or on the road, most of them, it doesn't count. I'm just saying it generally. I'm just trying to tell you the difference or the reason why some persons prefer one part of care work to the other. You understand? Okay, this domiciliary care, you go there, you support them, you close. I think when you get, most of the companies, when you get to the customer's house, that's the resident's house, that's where you are expected to plug in. That's that, to show that you started. You understand? That's when it starts counting. Then when you're out, you just clock out, just like that, okay? Then, but just try and make sure that you're mobile, because if you're not mobile, most of them knows, most of these companies, if they are employing you for a domiciliary care, they always ask if you are mobile, okay? That's the first thing they always ask. They will put it there, if you are mobile or not, because they know that you definitely need a car for you to be able to do this. And remember that I've told us before in my previous video that having a car here is not like you're rich. It's not a sign of being rich. It's just one of the necessities, one thing that you just need to have. Like, you understand? It's not like to signify that you're a rich man, you are this, you're that. You just need that car to be mobile, to be able to flow around, just to flow around, just to like go out, come back, just like that, without having to board buses or take taxi. Yeah, so those are the requirements, or those are the, it's one of the requirements that is they ask for before they employ you. Most of the companies, not all. So I've actually talked to us about the 3 types of care work that you can get here. I've talked to us about care assistance, where I talked about, you know, you being able to do most of these things for them, moving them about after you have been trained. Yes, you need to be trained before you'll be able to do that, okay? Then I talked about support worker. Yeah, you have to like go out with these people, you support them, you prompt them to do things by themselves. Then you kind of support them where necessary. If they are going out, you go out with them. You just encourage them to be independent. That's just the essence of it, so that they'll be able to learn and interact with others. Then I talked about the domiciliary care, where I said that the domiciliary care, you have to visit their houses to deliver this care and support, okay? So that's it. Thank you so much. Please share this video.